Today I'm going to teach you how to have a little bit of variety in your left hand with using my free over 50 left hand patterns. So these are all in the key of C, and there's only 3/4 and 4/4. If you want to purchase my 140 left hand patterns, these have left hand patterns in 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 6/8, 9/8, and they're all transposed to C major, G major, D major, A major, and then F major, B flat major, E flat major, and A flat major, which are all the main keys that the hymnal has. So we're going to take the free left hand patterns. So you could do this. I am using When We All Get to Heaven, which is page 514 in the 1991 Baptist hymnal. It's in the key of C, so that makes it pretty easy. When We All Get to Heaven is more of an upbeat hymn. So we're going to kind of skip through all of these really pretty eighth note patterns, and we're going to go to pattern 23. I will call out the chords as I do it and kind of walk you through what to do. So the general thing is you're going to follow the left hand pattern if the chord stays the same for the entire measure. If it changes mid measure, then you're going to change to a different chord if you need to. Here is your C, then F, then G. It's just the octave, so pretty easy. So we're going to start with a C chord, then a G chord, then it switches midway to C, so we're going to go back to C. C again, follow that bass to just play the F sharp in an octave or single note if you want to. Here the bass is a G, so we're going to keep that G, but just know if when we do another pattern it's going to be a C chord. So right now we can do the G on the bass and then C. And then it's an E, so we're going to do an E, then a D, then a G, C. Then the bass changes to an E, so we're just going to play an E there, then an F, then an F sharp again, G. This is once again G on the bass and a C chord. Does not matter for this pattern. This pattern we could just do a G. That last one was a C. I forgot to say it. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through playing all of this without talking, so that way if you want a clean copy to practice with, you can, and I will try to do it slow enough. If ever I don't do something slow enough, you can change your YouTube settings to slow it down even more. Let's do another pattern. We're going to do 31, which is playing the octave and the chord. And this is where it's going to be really important, those chords I said, hey, it's G on the bass, but it's C as the chord. I'll show you what to do there. So once again, starting with a C. Then a G. Instead of doing the chord there, we're going to go to that F sharp. Then here you have a G and then a C chord. So you can play the G octave, but be sure you come up and play that C chord. And then it's a G chord. Okay, so a G with a C, then a G with a G. And then here it's a C bass. The chord changes to an F, then it's a C again. Okay? So it's a C, F, C, C. Here it's an E, but you're playing a C chord. I'm going to do the E down here just so it's easier. So you do an E on the bass, then a C chord, then it's a D chord. That was the G. Sorry, I forgot to say it. Then a C. Follow the bass to an E, then F. Follow the bass to an F sharp. Once again, you have a G with a C chord, G with a G chord. Once again, C, F chord, C, C chord. Okay, so go back and rewatch those if they need a little bit of clarity to you. I'm going to play through it slowly, the whole way through without talking. And then one for my advanced pianists. We're going to do the 4-note chord, which if you need to know how to do that, I will link to the video where I show you how to do that. And this one's really fun. I'm going to actually break script because I was going to do like, oh, let me show you a left-hand pattern. But this one, oh, there's so many fun things to do. So I'll show you the pattern I'm somewhat using, but then there's a lot of other things you could do with this one. Since there's a lot of eighth notes in this one, I like leaning into that. And so you have your octaves with chord, and you do the outer octave and the inner two notes in the chord with eighth notes. So like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, it just keeps the momentum going. And in my left hand, I'm going to use pattern 32 in my free book, and it's the C octave with the alternate bass. So just to explain what that is, you have your C chord. So first, obviously, you're doing your C chord, and then you're going down and you're hitting the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that chord. So you're doing the root of the chord, then the fifth of the chord, and coming back to that C chord. All right, that's the general gist of what I'm going to do, but I'm also going to show you more things in here. Very fun for your left hand to follow the alto. And then right here, if you wanted to, you could do a little C, D, E, D, C. And then right here, you could do the same thing with the F, G, A, G, F. And basically the reason that works is because you have a whole measure of that chord. And it's very, very basic. The only notes you're playing are part of that chord. So you're just going from the root to the third. All right, so let's go back to Inversions. Then F. play through the whole thing kind of smoothly, hopefully get my learning things out, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please give it a like, comment, a share, so that way more people can learn how to play hymns and strengthen that ability that God gave them. Be sure to check out my free left-hand patterns book, or if you need it in different keys, then check out the one that you can purchase. It either comes in digital or print. I will have a link to that in the description below. Have a blessed day.